People who make commentary videos really know how hard it is to make them, because if you say something wrong, you just have to edit it and you have to say it over and over and again until you get the perfect voice. It's so annoying to make these commentary videos because I could just talk over the battle, but I would be so dead silent because during these real-time Napoleon Total War battle talkings, it just gets really annoying when the runner just stays there in quiet. So, let's get to the battle. I wrote down every single mistakes I made in the Italian speedrun. So the number one mistake was I did not set the time to extremely fast as possible. So that's where I lost around 2 or 3 seconds maybe. That's not a long time, but when it comes to speedrunning, only these milliseconds the ones that decide. So I already get into a battle where I lose the majority of my right flank, which is honestly not that good. So the square formation does its job, but I already lost like at least a quarter of the flank. So I'm currently getting ready there by light infantries. I'm trying to positionate all my units in an unfair battle, but in war there's nothing fair or unfair. And then I realized I lost a couple of my units, so I'm trying to check what's happening, and I realized Mamelukes just ambushed me while I was not looking at the main flank. And for some reason, that French unit in the middle of the screen back there just started randomly moving without me allowing it. Probably is the thing that happened. So they started the battle, and because of the fire that will come, and probably I don't know what happened there. So I'm currently deploying the units in the middle of the battle. That was my greatest mistake, and that's where I lost a lot majority of my units. So I make a couple mistakes in the beginning. I don't know why the cavalry was facing towards my own units, so let's start the big battle. That's when the big casualty starts rolling in. So that Mamluk unit on the front is still resisting, while my cavalry is just randomly running around the battlefield chasing the Ottomans. While they are killing my cavalry, I will lose that unit just a little bit later, probably a few seconds. So those Mamelukes are a little bit stupid because they are just killing their own units and they already lost one of it. So I attack them with my cavalry so they can't really reposition it and redeploy themselves, and my cavalry gets backstabbed just like I expected it. Because the enemy heavily outnumbers me and they are trying to encircle me, but they fail. Then I thought they are attacking my artillery, but then I realized they are just casually running around, trying to escape from my cavalry, which a deadly mistake from them, but the game is set to easy mode, so it's not that surprising. So that those Ottoman and Mameluke units are really annoying on the side, but I cannot do anything against them. I just have to hope when every unit starts retreating, they will just automatically start running. And then I realize I cannot put my units into square formation, which is a huge critical, one of the most critical issues a Napoleon Total War player can face during battle where the enemy has a large amount of cavalry. Because once I played a test game where it was like 20 cavalry units versus 4 line infantry units, and believe it or not, the line infantry units won because I put them in square formation. I also did other measurements like making a really big square formation where there were 4 line infantry units and in the middle there was the general staff. Oh, Napoleon got wounded. Not that good. So that unit formation did not really work out because if one or two of those units just collapse, the whole stuff just starts escaping. As we are getting close to the end of the battle, I realized, oh god, I'm running low on time. If I want to break this world record on my literally first attempt, I swear to god this is my first attempt, I have to be quick with making all the enemy units rout, so I charge with my cavalry, so that way I can save a few seconds. That's a really effective tactic to save a few cavalry units to the end, so that way you can chase down the enemy artillery when the battle ends, because the cavalry is fast and the artillery is slow in every case, except if the cavalry is just a horse artillery. And I won, GG's.